We're live.
Potentially. It's
It'll
set,
probably wait till-
it's set for 4 o'clock, but,
Yeah, that's fine. We can
but it could have potentially, so just,
start it.
Yeah.
Do you know for sure?
well, it does say live, actually 16 seconds.
So it's
in.
good.
It's weird then, the date, the timing, I
phone
thought it would have,
line.
you finalize it, but then it would kick in until.
So half a minute, guys. Heads up. Yes, you'll have to send it to me.
Yeah.
I
I'll
must
double
have
check.
been on whatever
Yeah.
thread you pulled.
Oh, see, it was the special agenda meeting, I thought maybe.
So how did you know? I did, but I didn't know if you were asking if I was on my way to C Street or if you were on your way. But I ran it while I was driving. Gary. Coming down Main, and it just so happened I was coming down Main.
Yeah.
Figured while I'm down Main.
Yeah.
You were here before I was here. I couldn't figure out if you must have sleep.
Okay, are we ready? Okay, I'm gonna call to order the special meeting canceled today, January 27th at 4 p.m. We have a very short agenda as there's one item on it, and it is item 2.1, consideration of third reading for the Belletier project. So having said that, I guess we can start right in. Unless there's any comments you want to make for CAO in regards to. Okay. So I guess today for consideration, I'm asking if someone would like to make a motion to proceed with the third and final reading in its entirety for the proposed amendment bylaw number Z501-07, a bylaw to amend bylaw number Z501, a zoning bylaw. So if I could have a mover, someone to make the motion. Okay, so, and I need a seconder. I can get that one. Okay, so that allows us to then read, and our clerk Laura is going to read the bylaw in full.
Okay. Consideration of third reading, 121 Elm Street and 135 Green Street, PIDs 10110526, 10159564, 10118479, 10159572, bylaw number Z-501-07, a bylaw to amend bylaw number Z-501, a zoning bylaw. The Council of the Town of Woodstock, under authority vested in it by the Community Planning Act, SNB 2017, C-19, enacts as follows. Preamble. The purpose of this bylaw is to amend bylaw number Z-501, a zoning bylaw. This bylaw may be cited as a bylaw to amend bylaw number Z-501, a zoning bylaw. Under the Community Planning Act, bylaw number Z-501 bylaw enacted on the 22nd day of March 2021, together with all amendments, is hereby amended to rezone property PID 10110526, 10159564, 10118479, and 10159572 at 121 Elm Street and 135 Green Street from institutional and parks and recreation to multi-unit residential, subject to the following conditions. A, the parking lots be graded so as to create no net increase in stormwater runoff from pre-development levels. B, stormwater systems be tied in appropriately to the nearest stormwater sewer. C, the parking lots be curved and paved previous to occupancy. And D, a landscaping plan be submitted to the development officer for approval previous to a building permit being issued. E, no motorized access off of Orange Street. F, any further development of the property bracket beyond the proposed new build and school development end bracket must be done through council approval to assess the development for the following, including but not limited to: A, impacts to traffic; B, impacts to site connectivity; C, impacts to site servicing and infrastructure; D, impacts to overall neighborhood character.
Thank you very much. I will clarify that we have two counselors, Counselor Brown and Counselor Leach, that are joining us via phone, and that is allowed per our procedural bylaw. So they are, and we have checked and tested, everybody can hear them and they can hear all of us. So they are allowed to comment and they are also allowed to vote today. So on that note, would anybody like to, is there any comments or questions, or anybody want to speak on this matter before we vote? Councillor McCartney?
Taking into account the petition for the green space, I realize this does take a little bit of information into account on that. It's more like pushing pause, not a definite thing. So I would like to propose that if this is passed, that we revisit what we want to do with that space, if we want to take more ownership of it. But I do like that it is protected and that council has any further say going forward.
Anyone else like to say anything?
I got a quick comment. This is Councilor Brown. I realized we were unable to mandate the use of the green space in this bylaw, but I hope that we're able to move forward with looking at purchasing that particular property.
Okay, thank you, Councillor Brown. Anyone else have any comments or questions? Okay.
I guess I would like.
Okay, yeah.
I would like to say that everybody around this table has worked hard to try and make this all work for everybody involved. We've put a lot of thought into the petition and to the people that came at the public hearings we had here back in the fall. And my only comment, I guess, would be it's always easier to look at things and see, hindsight's 20/20, so to speak. But if the people that knew the place was for sale were concerned about the green space, I really wish council would have been notified about that years ago, even maybe before I was council, years ago, so that we could have, as a town, gone to the province when they owned the property and had one level of government talking with another level of government, and maybe could have had that gifted to the town by the province, and it would have saved us a lot of grief and possibly money down the road if council proceeds with trying to buy green space from this development. Anyways, it's food for thought. Like if we have this type of situation down the road, especially if it's another level of government, come to us as a council and see if we can get working with the other level of government to get stuff gifted, because that does happen. So just a comment.
Yep. Appreciate that. Deputy Mayor, anyone else like to make any comments? Okay, so we're all ready to vote. Where we have members via phone, I'm going to ask everybody to use their voice today. So all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye. Aye.
Any opposed? Please say nay. Motion carried. So I guess I would take this opportunity, and I'll give you a chance to, as well as CAO, to make any comments, but I will second what the Deputy Mayor has stated. And we have spent a lot of time, and we have many new councillors around this table that also did a lot of homework, and and thinking and thought in this, and there was a lot of consideration into the feedback that was received from the general public. This might not be the perfect scenario for some folks that had some concerns over green space, but it does allow this project to move forward, which is greatly needed in our community. It does give us a shot at seeing the middle school finally get renovated. So we were trying to find a medium there somewhere, and at least, like I said, this allows the development to move forward and gives the town some control over what happens to that space. And if you do a little homework and research, you will find that the protections we put in on no motorized access and some of the other comments will at least help protect some of that area and space. So that's kind of what I have to comment today. It's a much needed project. I'm excited to have a big development project, hopefully in further process today as opposed to, this developer's waited a few months based on reform to kind of get this moving forward. So happy to be here today.
Yeah, I'll echo those comments. I'm happy that we were able to do third reading today. I think this is a big bonus for Woodstock. The Pelletier Group has done good work in other places, much similar to what they're proposing to do here. So I'm happy to see it. It helps with a need that we have with housing, more specifically affordable housing. I see the Pelletier Group this week. I'm not sure if they had the announcement yet, but in Miramichi, the building they're proposing about getting funding from the province and with support. So it's not just a Woodstock problem, it's throughout New Brunswick. So hopefully they can do more partnerships with other forms of government and with us, not just with this one, but with other projects moving forward. So happy that we're able to be part of it.
Okay. So I think I will ask for a motion to adjourn. Anybody want to? Councillor Williams, with seconder by Councillor McCartney. Everybody ready for the question? Will all in favor say aye?
Aye.
All opposed, nay. Motion carried. Adjourned.
Thank you, Lauren.